Another health crisis is quietly reasserting itself. The opioid epidemic never really went away. And as Maya Rodriguez reports, in some states, there is now a worrisome spike in the number of overdoses.
Vermont. Known as the Green Mountain State, its bucolic natural beauty offers a sharp contrast to the reality facing some of its residents.
The room you're in here would be busy all day.
Gary DeCarolis heads up the Turning Point Center in Burlington, the state's largest city. Normally, 3,000 people would come to this addiction treatment center each month.
And then the pandemic hit, and of course everything just went, everyone just retreated to their homes, and we know that the enemy of recovery is isolation.
The most recent stats available from April show Vermont had 47 opioid-related deaths, an increase over the 38 overdose deaths seen at the same time last year. And compared to April of last year, the rate of non-fatal opioid overdoses doubled from 14% to 36%. Nationwide, the American Medical Association says nearly 40 states have seen spikes in opioid overdoses since the pandemic began.
There is no question that the current COVID pandemic does increase risk factors that we know even in typical times are risk factors for overdose, more drug use.
Those risk factors included not having regular access to healthcare providers, as well as a disruption in routine and a disconnect from community, especially when those in-person addiction treatment centers closed all over the country.
That's where telehealth stepped in, up to a point.
However, let's note there that if you didn't have a data plan or phone or computer, or access to even broadband, then you weren't able to take advantage of that.
Back in Burlington,
To be honest with you, until we have a vaccine, I don't think it'll ever be business as usual.
via phone calls or Zoom meetings, the Turning Point Center is seeing about 500 clients a month, a fraction of what they would normally see, but no less needed.
One day at a time, as they say.
In Burlington, Vermont, I'm Maya Rodriguez.